Yo, what up? It's your boy Chris, and welcome to another episode of The Chop Up. This is actually episode 15. Now, in case you haven't put it together, no Mike Divine this week, and he has a legit excuse this time. He's actually just away on a family vacation. So salute to Mike Divine and the fam holding it down wherever the fuck they at this present time. You guys can follow Mike Divine on Twitter at Mike Divine Music with a K. Additionally, I want to address something. Last week, I had a few people hit me up and they were like, dude, I'm tuned the fuck in and I'm not hearing your show. You guys know we're on MaximumFM.ca every single Saturday from 9 to 10. And I guess the show didn't air last week. I really don't know. I'm gonna get to the bottom of that. However, if you were trying to tune in and you missed the episode, you guys should know by now you can always catch our past episodes on our YouTube channel. That's The Ignorance Is Free with a Z. Okay, The Ignorance Is Free with a Z. You guys can like, subscribe, and comment. You comment, I'm gonna shout your stupid ass out. So make sure you guys do that. Okay, listen, you guys can also follow me on Twitter at I'm Chris Green and my Instagram, which is The Ignorance Is Free with a Z. In regards to my Instagram, I got a lot of comments as well. How come you never post pictures of yourself? All you do is post fuckery, you post nonsense. That's what it, to me, that's what it's there for. I'm not like you silly. I'm not 15. All right. I don't take pictures and selfies of myself. I'm not twerking in the mirror. I don't take pictures of my fucking food every time I sit down for a meal. It's not what I do. As a matter of fact, on that topic, I want to just, start the show off with one of my favorite songs from Adam Bomb's album, Live from Larstone. He has a record called The Blindfolded. And really, I really feel like a lot of you, as a matter of fact, you guys are probably streaming this right now from your smartphone, which incidentally is what the song's about. Let's check it out.
We're in a lot of trouble. Less than 3% of you people read books. Because less than 15% of you read newspapers. Because the only truth you know is what you get over this tube. Right now, there is an entire generation that never knew anything that didn't come out of this tube. This tube is the gospel, the ultimate revelation. This tube can make or break presidents, popes, prime ministers. This tube is the most awesome goddamn force in the whole godless world. And when the 12th largest company in the world controls the most awesome goddamn propaganda force in the whole godless world, who knows what shit will be fed up for truth on this network.
How the hell is this the present? We still debating issues from 1967. Anytime we feel we hit the height of the deception, they apply the misdirection. And we just out here looking for this Wi-Fi connection. They worry when the bar's low, not when GMOs are grown to turn the children's hearts slow. Not at JP Morgan or Goldman or Wells Fargo. Not when altar boys is getting fondled by the Cardinal. No, not for climate change or the blood diamond craze. Or cops turning blocks to a fucking firing range. Now they talk about celebs, all the gossip, all the trends. Till everybody sends the same dog shit to their friends. Then it spreads from Android to iPhone, whatever's faster. And those in the next time zones will get it after. It goes viral, the prime goal is it distracts you. The blindfold, but what do I know? I'm just a rapper.
So you listen to me. Listen to me. This is not the truth. This is a goddamn amusement park. So if you want the truth, go to God. Go to your guru. Go to yourselves. Because that's the only place you're ever going to find any real truth. But man, you're never gonna get any truth from us. We'll tell you anything you want to hear. We lie like hell. We'll tell you any shit you want to hear.
Yeah, I'm in the street all day, on my feet all day. If there's a schedule to meet, I may not eat all day. My thoughts repeat all day, they bother me all day. So I ain't free to take selfies and tweet all day. I'm crossing T's all day and dotting I's all night. Looking online like is you guys alright. There's a billion closet racists with $1 million wages, and y'all are here putting dog filters on your faces. The generation addicted to being seen. We let corruption slide but trip if you're being mean. To me it seemed arrogant but mostly embarrassing to share your entire life and post everywhere you've been. Can we care about some shit that matter? We losing more than privacy and a bit of data. They hand us golden handcuffs on a silver platter. It's a blindfold, but what do I know? I'm just a rapper.
We deal in illusions, man. None of it is true. But you people sit there day after day, night after night, all ages, colors, creeds. We're all you know. You're beginning to believe the illusions we're spinning here. you're beginning to think that the tube is reality and that your own lives are unreal. You do whatever the tube tells you. You dress like the tube, you eat like the tube, you raise your children like the tube, you even think like the tube. This is mass madness, you maniacs. In God's name, you people are the real thing. We are the illusion. So turn them off now. Turn them off right now. Turn them off and leave them off. Turn them off right in the middle of the sentence I'm speaking to you now. Turn them off.
What a fantastic song. I mean, when I heard this for the first time, it was just, I was like, thank you. Thank you. Because I remember one time I'm out with my wife. We're in like Asia Town, and we walk into this what's that tea? The whatever, some kind of fucking tea that bubble tea. That's it. And we see a whole bunch of I guess like teenagers. They're in there and they're on dates, right? Woman on one side of the table, man on the other side of the table. And literally, I'm not exaggerating, they're just all on their cell phones. As a matter of fact, wherever you are right now, I guarantee if you're not the only person in that area, there is somebody on their cell phone, if not you yourself. As a matter of fact, while I'm recording this episode right now, I'm looking out my window, and where I live, like, we got a great view of the water, great view of the city. And I'm looking out my window, and this dude is fucking on his cell phone. So it's like we're brainwashed. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like, and Bomb speaks to this, and actually on the Freedom Writers album, they speak to this as well. It's like they're slowly dumbing us down. So they kind of make everything a lot easier, more accessible, but they're slowly dumbing us down with these devices. So listen, man, put the fucking cell phone down, pick up a book, and read. It's not, listen, I promise you, it will not kill you. If it does kill you, I will give you $5. I will give you my entire Marvel X-Men comic book collection. It's all yours if you pick up a book and it kills you, but it won't. And here's the other thing, right? So when and if, and me and Divine talked about this, when and if you have a child, what's the appropriate age for them to get a cell phone, right? Like, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Definitely leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm curious because I might be headed down the baby lane soon, and I'd like to know your thoughts on this. With that, I'm scrolling through my Facebook, and I seen an interesting post. Everybody just kind of floods your Facebook now with videos. I seen an interesting one. Check this out.
At the newly opened Epicenter office complex in central Stockholm, office workers can now open doors and operate the photocopier with a chip implanted in their hands. The radio frequency identification RFID chip is made from Pyrex glass and contains an antenna and microchip, with no need for batteries. Now, instead of identification cards and passcodes, all a worker has to do is wave their hand in front of a sensor. It currently enables people to open doors, operate a photocopier, and swap contact details via a smartphone.
Is this really necessary? Like, for everyone listening to this, if you've ever been employed, whether, it's factory work or you're in a corporate building, whatever, anything that required you to flash some sort of identification to access the building, like, is it worth having a microchip put into your fucking hand? Like, I'm okay with a piece of plastic. So like that clip that you heard, it is a lot longer, and they talk about the benefits of having a chip put into your hand. And they say things along the lines of, hey, isn't it annoying to have to lose your fob, or to always have to flash your ID? And I'm thinking to myself, really? Are we really that fucking lazy? Are we really that stupid that we're willing to have like somebody put something into our skin? And again, for what? For convenience? Like, this is, and to be honest with you, this is a clip from 2015. This is old. So apparently this is really, really big in the UK right now. And I don't know, man. Like, it's a scary time that we live in. I remember Trey with the SARS Network. He has this record out called The Mark. You guys can go ahead and YouTube that, Trey, The Mark. There's a video and everything. And it's really speaking to this, and it's scary because eventually at some point when this hits the US, I'm talking to everybody in Canada here, when this hits the US, it's eventually going to trickle down into Canada, and I was with a bunch of coworkers today, and we were talking about this, and we were saying to ourselves, hey, what if your employer actually put this on you? Are you like, and they're like, look, either you get the chip or you find another job. Like, what would you do? And what was weird is because some of them was like, yeah, actually, I'm totally fine with getting the chip. Why not? And, the people with some sort of common sense was completely against it. But really, when you think about it, though, a lot of the technology you use now really invades your privacy. One of my friends was saying, hey, look, man, when you download an app, so like WhatsApp, for example, if you don't read that and you don't adjust your settings, you're really giving WhatsApp access to pretty much everything on your fucking phone. What about those emojis? When you use Snapchat and it graphs your face, that's facial recognition technology. And we're using this and we're just totally fine with it, not knowing the ramifications of this technology, this, convenience, this, I guess, Snapchat, things like that, entertainment. Like, you're really kind of giving up a lot. And it's funny because you see all these people using this shit and they're like, whatever. They're not even thinking twice about it. And then you ask them a question, whatever, it could be something random. They're like, hey, take it easy. Why are you getting, too personal? And I'm like, motherfucker, do you realize all the privacy you give up? As a matter of fact, privacy isn't even a word. Like if you have a laptop, smartphone, which probably, again, all of you do, it probably, has camera on it. If you do not have like a Band-Aid or tape, something covering up that camera, you're fucked. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. Like, I'm not one of those guys who preaches and all that. Like, I'm not into that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's not me. But I'm also not stupid either. You know what I'm saying? So simple things like that, like right now on my laptop, I got some shit covering it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and don't be surprised. And as a matter of fact, next time you see someone and, you're looking at their laptop, if they have it covered up, ask them why. They'll tell you. You understand what I'm saying? So with that, let's get into some Tommy Spitz, man. You guys know I ran the Tommy Spitz record last week, King Spitzo, and I'm gonna play it again because the show never aired, so I'm gonna run it again. Let's get into the homeboy Tommy Spitz with King Spitzo. All you rappers is fool, nigga.
You got me. I got you. 'Cause I got this. I used to fuck with certain rappers, but now they ain't cool. I still fuck with certain rappers, but every rapper's fool. Don't compare me to rappers. I don't do what rappers do, 'cause I still be rappers. Some rappers don't do. I used to fuck with certain rappers, but now they ain't cool. I still fuck with certain rappers, but every rapper's fool. Don't compare me to rappers. I don't do what rappers do, 'cause I still be rappers. Some rappers don't do. You see, I'm still cool. I do my own thing. King Spitzo. I'm still cool, I do my own thing. I'm King Spitzo. I'm still the coolest in my city. The one you think is cool, I think so too. You look up to him, the two of you is fools. She need a peep style, got two. These bitches still love my smile, I got the juice. Got beard curls that look like a juice. You think I mix them all the way, Greek down to the roots. Greet you, life in the ghetto is phlegm apart till I'm sleep in the suit. I'm on my giddy shit. These shitty rappers want features, I don't give a shit. I'm diligent, I'm on my biggie shit, like, give me the loot. You don't want me on my Diddy shit. You prefer I stay cool like Uncle Snoop. I'm Uncle Spitzo, I treat a hoe like I'm Uncle Lou. Got a team of Uncle Murders, everybody let us shoot. I ain't concerned with no others. Word to butters, my braids stay tied in two. I used to fuck with certain rappers, but now they ain't cool. I still fuck with certain rappers, but every rapper's fool. Don't compare me to rappers. I don't do what rappers do, 'cause I still be rappers. Some rappers don't do. I used to fuck with certain rappers, but now they ain't cool. I still fuck with certain rappers, but every rapper's fool. Don't compare me to rappers. I don't do what rappers do, 'cause I still be rappers. Some rappers don't do. You see, I'm still cool, I do my own thing. King Spitzo. I'm still cool, I do my own thing. I'm King Spitzo.
fuck with certain rappers. He still fucks with certain rappers. Don't compare him to rappers, cause he still be rapping. He used to fuck with certain rappers. He still fucks with certain rappers. Don't compare him to rappers, cause he still be rapping. He used to fuck with certain rappers. Don't compare him to rappers, cause he still be rapping.
Still cool to do my own thing. King Spitzo. I'm still cool to do my own thing.
Listen, man, he's still cool and he does his own thing. He's King Spitzo. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that record. I definitely did. I'm always a fan of when rappers talk that shit. So you guys can go to YouTube and you can actually download that song, stream that song. Again, that record is called King Spitzo by Tommy Spitz. Tommy Spitz with a Z. Now, with that, let's get into the weekly Ratchet Report. Why? Because why the fuck not? As a matter of fact, it's Caravana weekend. And if you ladies out there are still unraped, congratulations, because Americans, they really like to come down. And my understanding is they're quite handsy. My wife, she really wants to go to Caravana, the parade. But what can I say, man? Niggas be niggin'. Let's get into the weekly Ratchet Report.
Back in high school, I used to be like, oh, hell no, told my motherfucking earrings. Nowadays, I be like, oh, hell no, hold my motherfucking eyes.
The weekly Ratchet Report, brought to you by The Ignorance Is
Don't get me up, bitch. I'm still hood as shit and we'll fuck your ass up.
Yeah, so she is hood as shit, and she probably would fuck your ass up. Shout out to R. Kelly. Don't know why. So let's get right into the weekly Ratchet Report. So this one I found kind of interesting. You know, I don't know whether or not this is true. I'd like some verification. All right. So apparently, you know, well, not apparently. I mean, eggs are typical breakfast dish. Like a lot of people eat eggs in the morning. You know, whether they're scrambled, hard boiled, or otherwise. However, there apparently is a tradition in China, and this has been going on for centuries, allegedly. And they believed that when you soak these hard-boiled eggs in urine, it actually has a lot of health benefits, including the promotion of blood circulation and prevention of heat stroke. Now, it's not just any urine. I know what you're thinking, all you fucking weirdos out there, you know, 23, etc. And up. Oh, I'm just going to piss in a bowl and I'm going to, you know, dump my hard-boiled egg in there because, you know, I don't want to die. No, not at all. It has to be a collection, so multiple parties involved, and they need to be young boys under the age of 10. So there's lots of egg vendors, and apparently you can actually do this. So there's egg vendors. They place basins, so bowls, in the hallway of schools for little boys to urinate in, and that apparently is a thing. Moving right along. So, you know, obviously it's no surprise there's such things as, like, you know, police dogs and, you know, things of that nature. But I don't get this one. But again, in China, and again, love some verification on this, but apparently in China they have police geese. So geese are cops in China. Interesting. Now, moving right along, bicycle lanes. We're familiar with bicycle lanes, especially in Toronto. I can't tell you how many times I've been on the road and I've literally just wanted to swerve, intentionally, of course, and just knock one of them motherfuckers out. Like, they irritate the fuck out of me. I don't understand why you can't just ride your bike. Honestly, you ever been driving your car and, like, it's late or it's super early, whatever, and the sidewalk is totally empty. There's no one. And these fuckers are still riding their bicycle on the road. Why? Like, you guys are not cars at all. So, I mean, I get it. I guess it's the law, right? But if there's an opportunity for you to ride your bicycle on the sidewalk, my advice is take it. Now, with that, sorry about that little rant there. Apparently, in China, again, they actually have, and I like this one, they actually have lanes for people on their smartphone. So again, going back to what Adam Blom was talking about with the blindfolded record, people are so addicted to these fucking things when they're walking, like they're not even paying attention to where they're going. They have their face in their fucking screen. So, you know, they're obviously walking a lot slower than normal, right? So they want to be careful. They kind of want to have an idea where they're going. So in China, they created these cell phone lanes where if you're gonna walk and be on your cell phone, you need to actually be in this lane. If not, you actually get a ticket. So it's weird, but I kind of like that one. Last but not least, so there was this fucking driver, and whatever, he's doing his thing, he's whipping it around, driving and shit like that, and he actually gets pulled over. And this happened in Europe, and he was given a ticket or a fine of 250 pounds, and he actually had 6 points deducted from his license. So what was he doing? Why 250? Why 6 points deducted? Apparently, this fucking degenerate was driving around and looking at porn. Now, first of all, when you're driving, you should never be on your phone. Okay, cell phones are distracting enough. All right, but when you're looking at porn, you're engaged. You're looking at every fucking thing. If you're watching a porno video, you could probably notice like a little sock in the corner. You're totally focused on what the fuck is going on in that scene, right? So how the fuck are you going to be driving and looking at a porno video at the exact same time? So to be honest with you, I think this guy actually deserves more than what he got. But hey, that's my opinion. Like I always say, yours definitely counts more than mine. And with that, that is the weekly Ratchet Report. Now, I want to shout out Toronto artist. His name is Ken Smooth. Now, Ken Smooth's been in the game for a minute. He's worked with many artists, including Slug, Genghis Khan, Camouflage, just to name two, but a lot more than that. Even back in my rapping days, he actually produced 2 records for me and Patrick, or Paradox, whatever the fuck you want to call him, on our first album called Not Yet Rated. But Ken Smooth has a new project out right now called Barcode. You guys make sure you go to Ken Smooth's SoundCloud to actually check that out. Just basically Google it, right? Ken, K-I-N. Second word, Smooth, S-M-U-V. And the project is called Barcode. Dope project. We're going to get into one of the joints off that right now. And that record is actually called...
Cold summers, hot winters, melt the ice off your cap. Food for thought, y'all dinner. My offense is lethal, so bring your best defenders and we can hash it out. But please just remember, I'm on my own high, and since the month of September, I enrolled in classes, curriculum was forever. Forever rain, forever shine, forever show you rappers you getting out of line. I'm a beast, so in beast mode, I feast on you suckers, easy like a cheat code. I beat foes and fam, I treat those like I would die for and bury me in street clothes. I came in the game, but you know how the street goes. Hook these niggas up and those were just some free throws. Now I'm back to spitting dope they used to call Palico. Oh, he ain't bout nothing. That Ken Smooth nigga, he ain't bout nothing. Them Scarborough cats, they ain't bout nothing. But don't believe everything you read up on the tube. Better yet, y'all keep commenting. I thank y'all for the views. Let's go.
At any time we do what's necessary. Just know every one of my niggas ready. We making sure that money coming steady. If we have to, just know we pulling up. Give you more pressure after you had enough. You gotta guarantee ain't nothing stopping us.
Grab it. Shout out to my nigga Ken Smooth.
I
flip drugs, chances are dances like a strip club. I get love, blood game inside the vein of a rich thug. I mix drinks and Henny, but most times I sip it straight. That clock ticking on the wall, it's real time, don't get it late. I'm in the race, but I'm 20 laps ahead. If the lick's 105 deep, that's 20 stacks ahead. Too hungry, get caught and give the money back to feds. These niggas loafing on the butter and they losing half the bread. But I can tell it, no, they never seen the kitchen. Dope hookers with a coke cooker over that pot whipping. Listen, I saw life for what it was and kept it moving up. Either dope or either squeezing toast or hoes choosing up. Forget computer stuff, throwing Instagram hollows. Couple follows, turn average hoes to Instagram models. A lot of shit I've been through, I had to shake it off. Your homie broken riding with you, better break them off. Don't be the reason why these young wolves hate the boss. Turn on you, put the worms on you, it's time to take a loss. You tried everything, don't nothing work, so now what? But hit the mud and try to watch this money pile up. What?
At any time we do what's necessary. Just know every one of my niggas ready. We making sure that money coming steady. If we have to, just know we pulling up. Give you more pressure after you had enough. You got a guarantee, ain't nothing stopping us. At any time we do what's necessary. Just know every one of my niggas ready. We making sure that money coming steady. If we have to, just know we pulling up. Give you more pressure after you had enough. You got a guarantee, ain't nothing stopping us.
Well, I think you've figured out exactly what the name of the record's called. You've Tried Everything by Kin Smooth and T Grams. Dope record. What I tell you, man. So again, make sure you guys go and check out that full project called Barcode, done by Kin Smooth. It's dope, man. Just Google it. Google it, K-I-N, second word Smooth, S-M-U-V, and again, the name of the project is called Barcode. It's pretty flawless, man, top to bottom. Make sure you guys check that out. Now, with that, I don't know what to say about this this next girl. Like, it's more or less just a reflection on our own society. Like, something is wrong with us. Something is really wrong with us as a people. I almost don't even want to fucking talk about this chick, but I guess it's kind of necessary. Let's get into
Danielle Barg, catch her on probation. How about that? Hey guys, it's Anthony. So Catch Me Outside girl Danielle Barg, who became famous on Dr. Phil, was just sentenced to 5 years probation after some crimes she committed before she was on Dr. Phil's show. So back in June, Danielle pled guilty to 4 charges, which were 2 counts of grand theft, possession of marijuana, and filing a false police report. Which is crazy. She's on 5 years probation. This is actually after she copped a plea deal. Some other charges were dropped on her. The big thing was Danielle wanted to be able to do her probation in California, which she now lives with her mother. They wanted to try to keep her in Florida, where she was, living before she became famous. So she actually did win. She gets to do her probation out here in California. Danielle could possibly be facing charges for something else, an incident that we reported on before when her friend actually threw ice cream at somebody and started a series of brawls in Florida. Based on Catch Me Outside's history, it's going to be pretty interesting to watch her for the next 5 years try to stay out of trouble. But hey, she recently hung out with Kim Kardashian, so hey, maybe some nice things rubbed off on her.
Can we be for real here for a second? In the next 5 years, this is what I see the Catch Me Outside girl doing. She's going to be in porn. Like, she's going to be in porn. Okay, she's 14 years old. And if you ever go on her Instagram or even just see her on TV, you can see how she dresses. I truly believe that she would be in porno today if it was legal. Like I said, like there's a lot of sick fucking people out there. Okay. And I'm aware of why fucking she has so many followers. She does a lot of ratchet shit. Fine. She's a fucking white girl with gold teeth, and that's normal. If you're familiar with Scarborough, that's very normal. But I mean, I personally believe that a lot of people follow her and they give her attention because, again, she's fucking stupid, does ratchet shit, and we like that. But also because she's a young girl with tits. You understand what I'm saying? And like every single time she's on camera, she's got a halter on or some shit like that. And people, some sick fucking individuals, actually, they're really, really drawn to this, right? It's just their twist. So, I mean, she has managed to stay relevant for the past couple of years, right? She's still, on people's minds, I guess, like as far as the media is concerned. But what does she actually do? Nothing, right? So at some point, and in my opinion, that's when she turns 18, she's going to be fucking on camera. Like, you heard what they said from TMZ. She recently hung out with Kim Kardashian. So maybe something, rubbed off on her. And, well, Kim was fucking on camera. So I'm curious, what kind of conversation do you think that they had? Like, what was really, I mean, who even knows if there was a conversation? It was probably, hey, let's take a picture. People are going to talk about it. But if there was any conversation, it was probably something along the lines of this. Hey, cash me outside, girl. When you turn 18, my mom, she's awesome at fucking getting you paid. She got me millions of dollars for taking dick on camera. As soon as you turn 18, holla at me. As a matter of fact, the month prior to you turning 18, holla at me. We'll set it up. We'll have a birthday cake there. We'll have some banners. Fuck it. We may even invite your friends and family so you can actually celebrate your 18th birthday. But after the party, it's going down and it's going to be on tape and I'm going to get you paid. I'm thinking the conversation went something like that. And fucking Cash Me Outside Girl was probably about it. I don't know, man. Like, this is what I'm thinking. I always put, I always give you guys the floor. Like I always say, your opinion definitely counts more than mine. I'm not suggesting you care because personally, I don't give a fuck where she's at in 5 years. But I mean, where do you see her in 5 years? My money is on porn. My money is on pornography. Let me know what you guys think. Leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. With that, I want to get into some more music. We do have some more for you. Now, again, my homeboy, Dynamic, your favorite light-skinned rapper, he has a new one out, and this shit's actually kind of burning up right now. So I think it's necessary, especially for Caravana Weekend. This record is called Be With You, and is not featuring, the record is actually by Rasley, and Dynamic has actually made a feature on it. But it's 100% necessary for this Caravana Weekend, man. So let's get into that. Make sure you guys YouTube the record. Make sure you SoundCloud the record. Dope. Let's get into it now.
Oh yeah. I wanna be with you. See, I just love the way you whine, girl. You're fine, girl. I think about you all the time, girl. You're always on my mind, girl. See, I just wanna make you mine, girl. I know that things won't be perfect, but if it's real love, then you know we can work it. You're on my mind all day, so there's one thing I have to say. I wanna be with you. When I wake up in the morning time, I wanna be with you. 'Cause you're always on my mind, I wanna be with you. I never wanna let you go, I wanna be with you. If there's one thing I want you to know, I wanna be with you.
right. That was Raz Lee and Dynamic with Be With You. So, like I said, man, perfect song for Caravana Weekend. Hopefully you females are actually conscious and you guys can actually appreciate the record. Chances are, maybe not. Listen, man, don't get Bill Cosby this weekend. That's all I'm saying. A lot of grimy niggas out there. A lot of these, you know what you should do actually? If you do end up like talking to one of these dudes and maybe you exchange phone numbers or whatever like that, and you're gonna meet up with them a little bit later on, be like, yo, are you on Instagram? If they say yes, get their Instagram, man. Go on their Instagram and see if they follow the Cash Me Outside girl. Because if they do, you're gonna be in for a bad night. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to, throw or pour any salt in anybody's game. All I'm trying to say is don't end up a fucking number, you know what I'm saying, on or a notch on somebody's bedpost. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna leave it at that. But shout out, of course, to the homeboy Dynamic, man. He's definitely doing his thing. He also has his own radio show called Bring Your A Game. That's on 89.5, and that's every Monday between 10 and 12. So make sure you guys check that out every single Monday as well. Show the homies some love. With that, I want to talk about Lil Scrappy and Bobby Valentino low. Now, some of you niggas may not even know who Lil Scrappy and Bobby Valentino is, right? Bobby Valentino came out a while ago under Ludacris's imprint, Disturbing the Peace, and Lil Scrappy, he kind of came up when Lil Jon was doing the thing, and I think he even was kind of signed to G Unit for a minute. And apparently, Bobby Valentino and Lil Scrappy, they were partying, you know what I'm saying? Rich niggas, so they're partying with some girls and whatnot. And Bobby Valentino, he's got the camera out, he's taking selfies, his music playing, his bitches dancing in the background and everything. But it looks like what came out was they weren't necessarily all females. They were transsexuals. So, Lil Scrappy didn't really appreciate the comments that were being made. So let's hear what he had to say about that.
Y'all know me, bro. I don't play no motherfucking game, nigga. I'm the first nigga that's tell y'all motherfucker, y'all better be checking them baby pictures. I don't know cuz situation, what he like, what he don't like. I ain't never did all that cuz I just did music with homie. And I ain't on here trying to talk down on another man trying to put myself on a pedestal, nothing like that. That's just, y'all know, that's just not what I do. I've been in the room with some bitches, and I know when bitches are bitches. I know the difference, cause like I ain't no sucker. I ain't no sucker nigga at all. Like I don't do that shit. Them real bitches, they might have just been ugly bitches, and niggas just come up with anything and they want to put me in it. Don't drag me in that shit. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. I don't be with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I be with real shit. I love pussy so much. Let me tell you, I came out the pussy. I'm going back in the pussy.
What are your thoughts on this? I mean, sounds pretty defensive, right? Like, not even once. Well, I guess once. He's like, he's not sure what he's into. But not even once was he like, hey, man, if that's your thing, then that's your thing. I mean, in a general sense, as in, like, it's okay to be that way. You know what I mean? It was a complete bash. So when I hear someone that's like 100% on the defense, it's kind of shaky. Now, with that being said, fuck, man, like, I don't know, Little Scrappy. Like maybe he was 100% unaware, for all I know, or for all I know, maybe he was aware. But all I'm saying is he sounds a little bit on the defense. So maybe there's a little possibility that he knew what was actually going down. The other thing was, please leave this in the comments, like fill me in here. But did anything actually like go down? You know what I mean? Like, was it just like a party and like people were dancing and playing? Because if that's the case, who the fuck cares? Like, who gives a shit? You understand what I'm saying? Like, who cares if you're in a room and, like what you think is women is really not? As long as like nothing actually went down, who the fuck cares? So that's kind of what's making me think like something actually did go down. You know what I mean? And that's why he's really, really on the defense like that. So I don't know, man. Like I always say, man, your opinion definitely counts more than mine. So I really, really want to get your insight on this. Make sure you guys leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, man, for real. But with that, I want to get into some more music. I talked about this last week, but uncertainty whether or not the episode was actually played. I want to get into the new Freedom Writers joint. Now, it officially came out on August the 1st. You guys know I had the advance copy. Some other people copped that as well. And, I gave you guys my feedback on the project. I thought it was really, really dope. I thought Tona did a fantastic job, as well as Frankie Payne. I was hoping for more progress because I'm not sure what type of lane we're gonna get from Progress moving forward. Like when you compare his Freedom Rider work to his solo shit that he's been putting out, like it's a toss up. You know what I mean? Both good, both really, really good. But my preference, of course, is when he's kind of like a Freedom Rider, like he's on his social shit. And to be honest with you, I even prefer Progress just when he's on some ignorant shit. That's just personally me. Either way, still good. Now, I want to get into Saving Grace. I think it's one of the album's more solid records. Dope records on the album, but I think this one definitely made sense as to why it was their first single. So I'm gonna get into that record right now. If you guys haven't seen the video, go to YouTube, and it's Freedom Writers with a W, Freedom Writers, and the record is called Saving Grace. I always butcher this, and you would think by now I would reach out to someone and be like, how do you pronounce this nigga's name? But I haven't, because that's me. It's featuring Ian Cameo and Trish. So let's get into that right now.
I am a voluntary. I am the people. I'm not the big.
You're my saving grace. They would slice my nose just to spite my face. They would line up in rows just to take my place, but never lift me up, lift me up, lift me up, lift me up, lift me up.
Enough's enough, they done put my sisters in cuffs, even despite a peaceful protest. Might stick to a gut, anticipating a child. The seed was a couple months, kill her offspring before the life cycle begins. They don't uplift your soul till your soul uplifted to the clouds. Can't relate to ain't no colors allowed. And all because I ain't treated like your equal. The beast will split your head in two parts, come back for the sequel.
You're my saving grace. They would slice my nose just to spite my face. They would line up in rows just to take my place, but never lift me up, lift me up, lift me up, lift me up, lift me up.
It's like you've been my fam since time immemorial. Grinding with warriors, street signs and corner moves, that's why I go to war for you. We've been fam since Cal Ripken was an Oriole. Tweet was just a singer and McDonald's was affordable. I held your daughter in my arms, protected her from harm while ironically threatening every pawn. Trying to fuck with the kings and bring a problem to the squad. That's why you'll be my brother till the day that I depart.
You're my saving grace.
You're my saving grace. They would slice my nose just to spite my face. They would line up in rows just to take my place, but never lift me up, lift me up, lift me up, lift me up, lift me up.
I'm feeling like you need to leave and you go back home. Cause you the prodigal son that got in the gun, you run the street trying to win your soul. Take another piece of my heart deep in the dark.
Cold seasons is a reason to part. I've grown legions from the demons we sparked. I roll trees with OGs in the park. I've known seeds that's so freakishly smart.
I don't sleep in this heart. Cause all I really know is
you're my saving grace. would slice my nose just to spite my face. They would line up in rows just to take my place, but never lift me up, lift me up, lift me up, lift me up, lift me up.
Show the ones close to you that they're the ones close to you. If time would rewind, I'd have did what I supposed to do. You made me who I am, became the man that I was hoping to. I failed you as a friend, I had no clue what you was going through. So we both know if we're divided, who's to blame? If I had been the one with no one by him, you'd have came. I wish that I was there when you was fighting through the pain. Cause you never let me down, how come I couldn't do the same? What a shame. And then you lift me up again.
You're my saving grace. They would slice my nose just to spite my face. They would line up in rows just to take my place, but never lift me up, lift me up, lift me up, lift me up, lift me up.
There it is, Saving Grace by the Freedom Writers. Now, I just want to speak to this album a little bit because, again, spoke on it last week. Not sure what happened. But dope album. You guys can actually go on all of these streaming the streaming sites. So that's Tidal, that's Apple Music, Spotify. Fuck, man, you could even go to their Bandcamp and you guys can actually cop the album there. So if you guys are cheap ass niggas and don't want to spend the $10, you can go ahead and stream it, right? So go ahead and do that shit. As far as a track listing, there's about 12 records, but out of the 12, 3 of them are interludes. So you got nine songs on there. Saving Grace, of course, being one of them. Cloud 9, they just kind of go in. And it's nothing but bars. Then these are their stories. I love that song. It's with Tona and Bomb. And then Take Flight featuring Shad. Pay the Price. Shooting in the Dark featuring Trish. Also really, really enjoy that record. What We Do For 'Em. What's Free. One Time, Real Like That, and Respect the Collective. Now, when I tell you guys that I really enjoyed Tona and Frankie Payne on this project, that's not to downplay, Theo, Bomb, and Progress. They all do a fantastic job on this project. It's just, to me, those are the ones that stand out. It almost kind of, like when you have a favorite artist and, you've been kind of following them from time, like even from when they were on the come up, and then, now they're just ridiculously successful. I don't even know if there's many like that, but if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. And when they come, so they're successful. They have no reason to even really give a fuck anymore, but they still put out quality music, and even more so, you can actually hear the hunger. Like they still want it. You understand what I'm saying? And to me, it's like Frankie Payne and Tona, like I kind of felt that like in their presence on this album. So again, everybody did a fantastic job. Standouts for me again was Frankie Payne and Tona. Now, with that, I actually want to go into little left here. At one point, me and Divine, we were talking about Michael Jordan, and I think it was when Lil Boozy, he was talking about Jay-Z with the money to your ear thing, and Boozy was, oh, what if Jay says you're not going to wear Jordans? Don't wear Jordans. And I told Divine, I'm like, look, fuck Jordan. And he was like, why? What do you have against Jordan? I'm going to get into a clip. And, at the end of the day, I wasn't there, but I really don't see why this person would have reason to lie. As well as you can YouTube this, you can Google it, but Jordan's a fucking asshole, you guys. Check this out.
Oh yeah. Well, we got everybody paying attention. I know a lot of y'all be asking me about this Michael Jordan story, right? Everybody sees me always talking crazy about Michael Jordan. Let me explain to you. I saw Michael Jordan. I met Michael Jordan at this Michael Jordan party. It was at his party. I had saw Michael Jordan taking pictures with girls. He was like, and I ain't mad at it. He was taking pictures with people, you know what I'm saying? And he was taking pictures, and every now and then taking pictures, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, man, this is just that one moment well, I'm gonna say, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go say, I'm gonna ask Mike for a picture. And then I said, I went over there and I said, hey fellas, nobody was talking, they was just chilling, whatever, right? And I was just like, man, I don't mean to be rude, but Mike, I just want to know if I could get a picture. And then, now I understand, I kind of expected him to say no. So I wasn't mad if he said no, but the way he said it, he said, oh, hell nah, man, I ain't taking no pictures with no niggas. And he said it like that, and I was like, I kind of got stunned for a second, because I was like, wait a second, I don't think he heard. I turned back, and my boys were just looking at me like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of thought that he didn't hear what I said, and I was like, I just bid $7,000 for a Michael Jordan jersey, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then he goes, you know what? I'll tell you what. You pay $15,000 right now for a jersey from me, and I'll take a picture with you. And keep in mind, Michael Jordan's real tall. He's looking down on me, and I'm looking up at him like, man, I never been so heated in my life, man. My heart just started racing like, I'm about to steal off on this fool. And I thought about all the times when I used to pause the little video game or the basketball game and draw the picture of this dude dunking. I thought about all the times when I seen John Starks come baseline and just dunk on them fools. I thought about the time when Allen Iverson crossed them over, and I was like, what? Jordan, how you let Allen Iverson cross you over? Like, big Michael Jordan fan. And it's just the way he did it. And then, who was it? Paul Pierce. So one of them was like, yo, hey man, chill out. That's Chamillionaire, man. He was like, I don't give up. And he cursed. He said, I don't give up, nigga. And I was like, and then you know what I did? I just sat there for a second. I just sat there and looked at him, and then I turned to Spike Lee and I said, you know what? I appreciate it, bro. That's all good. And I shook Spike Lee's hand, and they all had that look like, man, that's just how Mike is. You know what I'm saying?
That's bullshit. That's not how anyone should be. So that was Chamillionaire. If you guys have no idea who the fuck Chamillionaire is, he's that nigga that riding dirty, we rolling. That fucking one. I don't really want to call him a one hit wonder. I mean, the nigga could really, 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 really rap, but Chamillionaire. Let's see what Noriega had to say about Michael Jordan.
You look at the video. The original video had Michael Jordan in there.
Wow.
Jordan is a hater of hip hop. he only likes Hov. That's it. That's where it stops. It's Hov and that's it. I seen him shut Redman down. I seen him shut Redman at a Def Jam Christmas party. We were all sitting there waiting to speak to Michael Jordan, and nigga said, yo, Redman and Method Man is here. He said, fuck rap. Seen the nigga say that. I was like, this is my face. I'm like, I'm on the side of him. Like, look, Redman.
That's going viral.
Somebody's like, now, yeah, fuck it, quote me, but I believe it was Redman and Method Man, and I'm to the side, so I'm seeing, like, I could directly hear his voice. He was like, fuck rap. I was like, oh, that shit hurt me, yo.
At the Def Jam Christmas, was he doing the Def Jam Christmas
Def Jam
party?
Christmas party, my
fuck
dude.
He doing the Def Jam Christmas
Mariah
party?
Carey
Like
hosting and shit like that. He only spoke the Hov, but he spoke the Hov. That's without a doubt.
Oh shit.
That's not cool, right? I mean, I'm not wearing Jordans. Back in the day, man, before I was privy to this information, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be Jordan the fuck out, man. Like, shout out to Fame. Like, Fame knows. I'll be Jordan the fuck out. Not only just the shoes, I had the jacket, I had the sweater, the pants, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not the only person that did that. As a matter of fact, a lot of fucking black people we're the ones who made. I'm not trying to take away from Michael Jordan's natural ability and also his hard work and dedication, to be who Jordan is. I'm not trying to take away from that at all. But all I'm trying to say is, as far as making his brand profitable, we did that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he was amazing. And, our culture, we gravitated towards Jordan, and we are the ones who put the fucking buying power behind that. People seeing, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get in business with Jordan. A lot of people are going to go and cop that. And we were the ones who did that. Now, with that being said, this is our fucking culture, hip hop. Like, this is what we do. You understand? Not that's not the only thing we do, but like this is a lot of our fucking bread and butter right here. So how the fuck are you gonna go out when we put you in power? Not necessarily put them in power, but we're the one who, support you. We're the one who bought all your shit to make these fucking Nike and all that shit sign millions and millions of dollars. And then when And when it's our turn to come up and to try to fucking come up like you did, not in basketball, but in rap, you're going to say fuck rap. How you going to do that shit? And on top of that, you don't stand beside no one. We co-sign your shit. We wear your shit. We co-sign your shit. The rappers wear your shit to make your shit look, really, really popular and make people want to buy it. And you won't stand beside, you won't give nobody a fucking autograph. You go to a Def Jam. It's Def Jam. It's rap. You go to a fucking Def Jam party and you only want to talk to Jay-Z? Like, not a fan of this fucking guy at all. Again, it's hearsay, right? But like, you guys can obviously go online, you can Google it, you can YouTube it, and just search whatever. Keep it simple, man. Is Michael Jordan an asshole? And you will be shocked and surprised at what actually comes up. And that Chamillionaire clip is just that. It's really a clip. The actual video is like 7 minutes long. And if you watch the video, like, you'll be like, oh my God, Jordan's a fucking dick. And really, like, I'm like, what do these people have to gain by dragging Jordan's name through the mud? You understand what I'm saying? Really, it's just like, oh shit, they're just exposing this motherfucker. And sometimes people get exposed. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think that there's anything wrong with that, especially if rap, urban culture, we are the one who stood next to your brand. Now you won't stand next to ours. I don't know, man. That's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. Leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Now, with that being said, I want to sign off, man. This is the Chop Up episode number 15. As always, it's a pleasure, hanging out with you guys. Just remember, if you're just catching the tail end of the episode, though, you guys can go to our YouTube channel. That's The Ignorance Is Free with the Z. The episode is going to be posted there live right at 10 o'clock. You guys don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, of course, and comment. You comment, we're going to shout you out. You guys can hit up Mike Divine on Twitter at Mike Divine Music with a K, and also myself at I'm Chris Green. All right, now if you guys hit us up on Twitter, don't forget to use the hashtag the Chop Up and ask us whatever the fuck you want. You can call us corny. A lot of people seem to think we're white. You guys know that, but let us know what you think, man. We'll definitely shout you guys out on the show. With that, man, we're here as always every single Saturday on MaximumFM.ca between 9 and 10. If you don't have it though, and to me, this is super handy because I drive an old fucking car. Download the app, man. Go to your app store on Android or the iPhone and download the app, MaximumFM.ca. And wherever the fuck you're at, you can actually check the show out, all right? So make sure you guys do that. Again, big shout out to Mike Boogie. Hope you guys have a safe but also interesting Caravan weekend. It is long weekend, so please let loose. Ladies, be careful. There's a lot of Bill Cosbys on the road. I might be one of them. I'm joking. And big ups to Shot Prince, man. We out of here.